The judge in Sean Diddy Combs' sex charges trial has denied the hip-hop mogul bail, despite a New York jury acquitting him of the most serious charges he faces. He was found not guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking, but was convicted on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, which carry a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. But Combs had been facing the prospect of spending the rest of his life in prison, and his lawyers proclaimed the day a victory for the 55-year-old. And a warning, Adam Hollingworth's report contains images of domestic violence.
28 days of tawdry evidence, 3 days of deliberations, then finally 5 verdicts.
Count 1, not guilty. Sex trafficking, not guilty.
In court, Sean Diddy Combs put his hands together in prayer, then fell to his knees, cleared on the 3 most serious of 5 charges. Outside the court, pandemonium.
Trespassing! As we forgive those who trespass against us!
Both sides clashed.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
His family emerged, but no Diddy. The judge deciding against bail, he was still a flight risk.
So today is a great day. Today is a win. Today is a victory of all victories for Sean Combs and our legal team.
The hip-hop star was accused of using his power and influence to abuse women. His former girlfriend and star witness, Cassie Ventura, filmed here when she was dragged and beaten by Combs in 2016, had already received a $20 million payout in a civil suit over this incident.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Yo, I thought I told you that we won't stop now.
But Ventura's claims also alerted authorities to Diddy's sex parties, which he called freak-offs. That's when the prosecution said women were plied with drink and drugs and forced to have sex with male escorts for days on end. But the defence argued the women's texts showed they enjoyed the freak-offs, that it was merely part of a billionaire entrepreneur's swinging lifestyle they could have walked away from at any time. This man says he was paid $2,000 to have sex with Ventura as Combs sat and watched.
If in fact she was in distress, then yeah, I have a tremendous remorse at me being a part and contributing to her possibly being sexually abused.
All right, they just made their way in.
Raids on Diddy's homes in Florida and California found drugs, weapons, and copious amounts of baby oil. While the charges of racketeering and sex trafficking didn't stick, others of transporting prostitutes did.
Mr. Combs has been held accountable for something which he hasn't been for his entire life. He now stands convicted of 2 federal crimes and faces still substantial jail time.
I know you're still living your life after.
Sean Diddy Combs has been credited with shaping contemporary hip-hop before thrusting it into the mainstream as a manager of stars like Mary J. Blige, Usher and Justin Bieber.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
In terms of his impact in hip-hop, he redefined rap the way the Beatles redefined pop and rock and roll. He was a trailblazer. He impacted so many careers.
Combs had previous brushes with the law, but the bad boy for life image he cultivated came back to haunt him. Ye, formerly Kanye West, was the only star who supported him in court.
The key to the city!
Just last year, Combs was given the keys to New York, but the man who mingled with the wealthy, partied with the powerful, and drew into his orbit those on the rise.
You're a motivating force for young people all across the country. Your music moves people.
Has plunged from grace, his legacy shattered.